Well, my father's side of them, because my mother was English, my father's side had been going to India since I was 3, Leigh, and everything is all natural remedies there. And I remember my grandma, she couldn't speak a word of English, but if you had a sniffle, you had like ginger and hot water and lemon, and it was all natural remedies. And my father was brought up with seasonal food and seasonal cooking. And then, right the way through childhood and going, everything was done from scratch. And then I got the opportunity to work in Bollywood when I was 24, and I did 24 to 29 working with one of the great film greats called Devanand. And that was a really beautiful opportunity because I got to travel all over India, meet people from different, walks of life, people who would never have connected with. And then since then, Leigh, I've been going back all the time. But what I noticed was now the biggest killer in India now is diabetes. And people are so chronically inflamed because of these seed oils. Before lockdown, I was a regular speaker for the Asian channel on the BBC, and it's something I must get back into. So the biggest myth in Indian cooking is that we can't use ghee. Ghee is the best thing to cook in, Leigh, but all the marketing has been seed oils, and that has bred inflammation, poor joint formation, and serious inflammation, fungus and parasites in the gut. So last year when I went was the first time I came back inflamed, and definitely the way they do the wheat is different now. The milk is not, it wasn't cow milk that I used to have. I never had IBS or anything from anything there, and now I notice the difference. So you really have to be prepared and shop wisely there. But India has really taught me so much, Leigh, because when my brother died, we had him cremated and we took the ashes back to the Ganges. So half the ashes went to the Ganges and half went to Liverpool Football Club because he was a Liverpool supporter. And, you really learn what is in life, because in India, the basics of life are everything. They're getting clean water. It's your survival and your yoga and the way you live your life are just your simple things. And I really feel that India humbles you because every day is a struggle and every day is an adventure for people there. And it really makes you realize how much we've got in the West, but how we are seeking happiness. But the happiness lies deep within our health, because you can't be happy, Leigh, if you haven't got your health. And as we know, eventually the soul wants to leave the body when the body becomes so inflamed. My mother was so ill, Leigh, when she was, when she had that brain hemorrhage, and she was like me. I definitely get my stubbornness from her. I had the amazing opportunity to spend 10 days with her when she was on end of life after the 18th, and then she died, on the 28th. And I'm convinced that was because of the morphine overdose, because while she was dying, I was doing shamanic rituals, drumming, I was doing frequency work and things. The fungus and parasites was riddled in her body, and her body was in so much pain, the soul decided to leave. But you really learn, Leigh, I'm so strong, because really, yes, it's a tragedy, but it's a tip of the iceberg to what other people go through in the rest of the world. So, everything is your perspective. So if I can turn this perspective around, which I have done since I was 27, Leigh, you can really reach, amazing heights with what you think, what you do, how you behave, and how you react.
Thanks for watching this video, and you can find the full-length podcast episode here on this channel, or you can head over to Apple Podcast or Spotify, and don't forget to like this video.